You cannot have a healthy body with a negative mind. The two do not go together, and the negative mind is fueled by all this social media crap that we are seeing day in, day out, that we think is the norm. You want some unphotoshopped motivation? Here it is, right here. I've got some visitors. Kalimera Yamas. Because I'm one of the locals now, innit? So I've just sat here and watched the beautiful sunrise. And as most people do when you watch a sunrise, you reflect on life, the past, present, future, how you're going to make changes, how things can be better once you get back to England, or how you're going to do things you've always wanted to do, blah blah blah. And I wanted to share with you something that I did yesterday. I massively changed my outlook on weight loss mentally yesterday, and I want to share that with you today because I think it's something that I don't think most people think about, and I hope that if I share it with you, you'll maybe see things in a different light. This video is obviously motivation as per usual, so please stick around. I know some good things I want to say at the end, so I don't think it's going to be that long, but please stick around, grab a cup of tea, subscribe in the meantime because you know you want to, and just sit here and enjoy the view. Oh, and the sea as well. So today is Tuesday, also known as #Transformation Tuesday, and yesterday I was making my weekly collage for Instagram, and this is the one I made. The one on the left was taken 10 years ago, the one on the right was taken 2 days ago, when me and my good friend Demi climbed up to the fortress of Palmidi in Naples, which is somewhere over here. Climb up to the top was 999 steps. Like, the Vatican was 820, so this was just another level, literally. And it was such an incredible feeling to get to the top. What do most people do when they get to the top? They look at the view. What do Demi and I do? Combat jumps. And later on that day I was looking at the photos, and I looked at the picture of me at the top of the mountain, and the first thing that entered my mind before I could even process anything was, I look fat.
I look fat.
Not, oh my god, I look incredible. I've just climbed 999 steps after years of fighting food obsession, body dysmorphia, demons, temptations, constantly, every single day. Not the strength that had gone through me to get to where I am now. I look fat. I've got a roll that didn't used to be there. Yes, I've gained weight recently. Yes, my sides, my hips are bigger. I've gained 20 pounds. But that's life, and I'm sorting through that mentally. But that was the first thing that came into my head. And then a few minutes later, I was scrolling through Instagram, just in case you didn't know how to scroll through Instagram. And I saw some fitness motivation accounts, you know what I mean, like Shreds, Aesthetic Fitness, Get a Booty, Fitness Motivation, Female Aesthetics, all these ones with the ripped six packs, with the perfect biceps, the perfect makeup, the perfect level of sweat, no stretch marks, no lumps, no bumps, just the perfect photoshopped body. And it just made me feel sad looking at these accounts that were just flooding my screen. And it made me feel sad, not because I don't look like that, but because I don't want to look like that. That is not motivation for me. Yes, it's incredible to look at, and I'm very appreciative, and I understand that it takes ridiculous levels of obsession to get to that point. And again, we never know what's behind a photo, but I'm describing what's behind my photo right now. This is not motivation for me. This is not obtainable. This is not my real life, and this is not what I want. So I sat there for about an hour yesterday, and I unfollowed about 100 fitness motivation accounts that I was following, which took ages because I had to like scroll through for them all. And it just made me breathe. It just made me feel free. I was looking at my feed this morning thinking, I'm surrounded now by real motivation. I'm not being big-headed here, I want to be surrounded by people like myself, people that have been through it, who are real with it, who tell you how it is, who tell you when they're having a bad day, who celebrate the ups, celebrate the downs and work from them. I want to be surrounded by realness. So many visuals we take in every day are social media that's been photoshopped, that isn't real life, that's just a glimpse into somebody's fake perfection of a life, and we consider that to be real, and we think, oh, I'm not like that, so I'm not good enough, I'm never going to be able to get to my goals, I'm never going to be able to even start the journey because I'm never going to look like that. You cannot focus on stuff that you see in social media. You need to focus on your own positives in your own life and start from day one. You can't compare yourself also to somebody 10 years down the journey. I'm 10 years on in my journey. Yes, I've lost 147 pounds, but just to look at me, for instance, and think I can't start because I'm never going to be where she is. I didn't think I'd ever be here. I never thought I'd lose the weight, but I took the right step in the right direction, and back then Instagram didn't exist. So that was probably a positive thing for me. Obviously there's massive positives to Instagram now. I'm going to name my favourite fitness accounts right now, and I'm going to follow them. I'm going to list them all below, and you need to follow them. I've just realised my legs are open. That's a great sign, isn't it? Amelia X, Kay the Body. She has an amazing transformation. She's done yoga. She's starting a yoga challenge starting tomorrow, actually, that I'm going to join in. So go to Kay the Body, check out that yoga challenge. There's a pose for 20 days. You can win prizes. Built Up Real Nice, Rob. Fit to Fat Darling. Linza Lifts, who's just got into strong lifting. Bieber Rose, Bethany Rose. My fellow English Essex girl, finally alive after 25, who's currently just about to get married and has lost an incredible amount of weight and is still kind of, just like me, battling with maintaining and stuff, but we are here and we are real and we are what you need in your life. All of the accounts I've just listed are people that you need in your life. This isn't about, please follow all my friends. I'm just trying to give you some real motivation of real people that can really help you realise that the goals you have are achievable. Built Up Real Nice is very good on the eye, don't get me wrong. Hashtag Man Crush Monday, that's next week. But he's lost the same amount as me. He's lost 147 pounds and he's a personal trainer, and he gives it every day. He gives motivation on Snapchat, he gives amazing motivation on Instagram. He just doesn't quit. Same as me. We all have our ups and downs, but we share it. It's nothing photoshopped, it's nothing fake, it's obtainable real life. And that's kind of what I wanted to share with you today. If you're looking at your social media platforms and you're feeling negative, unfollow whoever that is. You shouldn't be surrounding yourself with negativity, like subconscious negativity, because the thoughts you have on a daily basis are the thoughts that breed in your mind. So if you're having thoughts of sadness that you'll never be a certain way, if you're having thoughts of doubt, you will never get to where you want to be. You need to get rid of all of it. I mean, I've done it in real life. People have been toxic around me and I've said to them, I'm sorry, I've got no time for you. I'm not about this life. I know I say this all the time. Set yourself manageable goals. I've got a video on my YouTube channel on how to lose weight. There's 6 easy tips, really, really easy stuff. Surround yourself with positivity, positive motivation, positive. You cannot have a healthy body with a negative mind. The two do not go together, and the negative mind is fueled by all this social media crap that we are seeing day in, day out, that we think is the norm, that this perfection, this fakeness we think is real life. You know, now they're starting this thing on YouTube where you can see 360 video. So just imagine if you could have a 360 Instagram photo. So yes, you can see the perfect view of the food or the perfect picture of the body, but you could spin it round, and I bet you that person's house is covered with rubbish, like all of our houses are, like, you know, mess, you've just had the dinner, you haven't washed up, all this stuff. But no, you don't see any of that. You just see the perfection shot, and that is what I don't like. Just so you know. That went deep. Get it?
So I'm going to finish up my coffee and I'm going to go for a swim.
So yeah, I just want to end on one thing. I changed my mindset about the photo that I posted yesterday. I imagined my former self stood at the bottom of that 999 steps, watching my now self pretty much jog up them. And I would have been in... nearly went. I would have been in absolute awe of myself. The fact that I had legs that could power me up those steps as if it was nothing in 35-degree heat. It's okay to have thoughts and it's okay to have emotions, but emotions are optional. I could feel, oh, I feel fat, I feel fat, I feel fat, I feel rolly, da, da, da. Fine, that's a great emotion to have because it means that you have noticed it. But that is where you need to grab it and do something with it. I didn't think to myself, I'm going to climb right to the top. I thought of the 999 steps. This is exactly like a weight loss journey. I thought I'm going to make it to that bit, and then that bit, and then that bit. Focus on the 24 hours in front of you. Surround yourself with good stuff. I'm here for you. There's a massive Instagram, whatever, everything, society, community, weight loss, motivation. It's right there at your fingertips. Type in hashtag weight loss help, hashtag. Just follow the people that comment on my stuff. It's an amazing family. One that's right there. One that you don't need to go into this negative realm of fakeness and crap. I just want to say thank you for watching today. Please subscribe if you like this kind of video. I like telling it how it is because that's the way I am. This is where I fall in, it'll be good, wouldn't it? So, set yourself something today. What are you going to do? Are you going to do what I did? Are you going to unfollow certain things that you know aren't good for you? Are you going to make a healthy meal choice? Are you going to go for a walk? Are you going to get off the bus a couple of steps early? Are you going to park further away from your work in the car? What are you going to do today that's going to help you better yourself? Write below, comment below. What are you going to do today? And I want to see a lot of comments because number one, I know you got to this point in the video, so well done. I hope you have an amazing day. Push yourself in some way, do something, and think of me. Keep losing, keep smiling, and I'll see you next week. Bye. If you want some unphotoshopped motivation, here it is right here. We all have good days, we all have bad days. This isn't a big-headed thing to say at all, but if I knew back then that this was a bad day, I'd be bloody happy with myself. So all I need to do is get back the reins and just dive back into it.